Kelsen is promoting that we are to look at law as a science, yeah, whereby for him there is a need for us to separate the concept of state and society because he found that both the state and the society are more or less influenced by political ideology and morals, yeah? And on the other hand, attempt to reduce to natural law or social science. So if you look at all other juries, natural juries, they are trying to promote that we have to look at the society in order for us to understand the need of the law. Now, he see it as a serious flawed way of us looking at the law. What we need to look at the law is by looking at the law itself and purely at the law without looking at the society. Because if we were to look at the society, we are going to be influenced with what the society wants. And if we were to have to look at the state, obviously you will be looking at what the state wants. Say, for example, we have the concept that is being applied by the state. You have monarchy, yeah. We have a monarchy system in the world states that is having leaders of like kings, yeah, and queens. So this influence the nature of the state. And then we have countries that apply capitalism, the ideology of capitalism, Marxism, communism, socialism, all this ism is influencing the direction of the law. By right, he says that we need to look at the law itself and not to look at any other element. Where he called it as pure theory of law, because it is not only describe the law, but it attempts to eliminate or from the object of this description anything that is not strictly law. Anything that is nothing but to do with law, it is to be rejected. The aim is basically to free the science of law from alien elements. This is the methodological basis of his theory. So he came up with this method. In order for us to study something, we have to have methods, right? If we don't have methods, then if we are not clear into what we want the product or the outcome of that particular research, yeah, to be. Say for example, if you okay, uh, you want in our current situation of COVID, right? The government recently declared that they want to resume the economy as normal. Now, uh, they must have done some studies, right? People just not can simply be like, okay lah, Trump, right? Trump, he normally, nobody knows what is in his mind. But other countries, if you look, they plan, right? If they are to plan, obviously they have to do some discussion, and they have to have some kind of method, ways or how the implementation is to be done. Yeah. So, for example, another example that I can give is the the people coming from Myanmar, for example. It is going to be a big issue. Some of them are saying that they have the right to be here. Uh, People are killing them over there, and they want status, they want rights. Going along the line of United Nations provision. So, if we were to have those things, yeah, a problem, then you need to have solution. In order for us to have solution, then we have to have some method in order for us to make sure the problem is resolved. So the same thing here. If you were to accept law with all the impurities that exist, the baggage, so-called baggage, Sometimes we have, if you go overseas, say for example, if you go on holiday, there are things that you bring along with you. So basically, it is about the holiday. You are supposed to enjoy the holiday. You don't need anything else, but you bring all the other things in order for you to uh, be ready. So this is considered as baggage. Sometimes you are not going to use all the things that you bring with you when you go to holiday. So these are the things that we have to forego, we have to eliminate, we have to set it aside in order for us to really understand law by itself.